Let me recognize in a very special way the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, honorable colleague ministers who are here in large numbers this morning, the Financial Secretary, Mrs. Edwards, National Authorizing Officer, Ms. Carlin Roberts, winners of the award for tenders for the road projects, other invited guests, permanent secretaries, ladies and gentlemen, the media, good morning. It is indeed another good day for the Commonwealth of Dominica, the agricultural sector, and the farmers of this country. It has been long in process. The Office of the National Authorizing Officer has worked tirelessly with support from Cabinet and of the line ministries and key stakeholders. But eventually, we are embarking on a most important activity to develop our feeder roads in Dominica. The Ministry of Agriculture has had a positive outlook on agriculture with support from Cabinet, has set out on a trajectory for growth and development of not only the sector, but of the country. In spite the BAM predating Erica, the tone for development of agriculture have been pursued seriously by Cabinet and in various forums. The government and ministry have been resolved in its drive for the sector's development. The rehabilitation and building of 10 major feeder roads across the country under the BAM is a major milestone. The country is in the right direction. Agriculture is in the right direction. This investment will serve approximately 5,073 farmers, providing access to an anticipated 16,092 acres of productive land. This will provide a quantum leap in the sector. This monumental moment goes beyond the negative diatribes of non-believers. It proves that the government of Dominica is committed to agricultural development. It shows that the Ministry of Agriculture will continue to ensure that our farmers are able to operate under the best of conditions. The government has supported initiatives for crop and livestock production, and the rehabilitation of feeder road is yet another major component of agriculture infrastructural development. Through the BAM, investments have been made in providing well over 50,000 tissue culture banana plantlets for new cultivation by farmers. Those plants are now producing quality bananas for export. Black Sigatoka management involving over 2,120 farmers and 2,572 acres of bananas and planting. Support through the provision of fertilizer for production. Center for Testing Excellence with equipment for increased capacity. Support to the agricultural program of the Dominica State College, including provision of scholarship with capacity building. Support to livestock expansion and the Central Livestock Farm. Capacity building of staff of the Ministry of Agriculture in project management. Support to crop production with planting materials. Support to Dominica National Fair Trade Organization. Support to the Decho Island Pineapple Association with new tissue culture plants and materials and inputs, among other areas of agricultural development. The road to be rehabilitated as follows: Syndicate and Mero Cuba Salisbury Feeder Road, Middle Ridge Mango Gutter, Montine, for the road, Tigouafon for the road, Fouillal, Bois Diné, and Bois Bellevue for the road, Melvin Hall and Collio for the roads. Let me express my pleasure again for this activity. Let our farmers know that their feeder roads in productive locations are being built. Government is committed to investing an additional $8 million into feeder roads on this country. I wish to express my thanks and gratitude to the European Union and the hard work of the Office of the NAO and the staff of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries in working together to realize this grand accomplishment. Before I end, there's just one or two things I need to make mention of. And that is a clear message to the farmers who will be benefiting from this project. We are about to rehabilitate these feeder roads to the tune of over $20 million. You must claim ownership of these roads. It's now your road. The idea of farmers just driving by and all sorts of debris are blocked in drains, causing havoc on our feeder roads cannot continue. Farmers must stop and clear any branch they see affecting your road. Treat the road to your farm as the road to your house, because that's where you make your living. And this is clear. This kind of large investment in feeder roads are not likely to come back by soon. So therefore, farmers must take ownership of the feeder roads. Additionally, I want to send a message to the farmers out there, especially our banana farmers who are presently exporting bananas to the region. You do not have a monopoly over the regional markets. The regional markets are now open to producers across the Caribbean. Therefore, we must export only top quality bananas in particular. The idea of farmers just packing boxes anyhow, boxes bulging out, and exporting them must be the thing of the past. The report reaching me indicate that some of the bananas we are exporting, we are already exporting some of the poor quality bananas in the boxes. So therefore, there should be no scruffy, rust, bruise, thin or overgrade bananas packed in the boxes for export. The Ministry of Agriculture will assist Fair Trade in its inspection of these boxes leaving the island as early as next week to ensure that only top quality bananas leave the island. We have to secure the markets that we have. Of course, we know that our fruits are the most succulent. But the outward look of the product that I see, I personally visited Antigua, and I saw the plantain coming from Dominica in the market. And they are beaten up and bruised and battered on the market in Antigua. We will push to ensure that the products live in the reefer containers. Whatever has to be done, the ministry will do it to ensure that the bananas leave the countries and the top quality rate that the market requires. But the farmers must play their part. It's your business to secure. So let me thank the NAO, thank everybody for being here this morning. I am indeed very pleased that we've reached that stage. And it's just upward mobility for us in the agricultural sector. We will not be disturbed by the naysayers. To me, persons who find time every day on a radio program criticizing agriculture cannot be considered a serious farmer when you're supposed to be in your farm. So we will work with farmers and we will move the sector forward. And I promise the farmers who are working very hard that the support of government is there for you. We are sending an appeal to the private sector to go into agriculture. Government will support you. The acreage we need for the volumes that we need going forward to really meet our share in the marketplace cannot be done by our subsistence farmers. So this is an opportunity for the private sector. As a matter of fact, some of them have a lot of land to go into agriculture Come and see us. We will discuss with you. Government will support you. And we are looking to expand in agriculture, not only by the farmers who are presently doing it, but by the private sector taking a serious stand to go into agriculture as part of their business. Thank you very much, everybody.